Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today you can see that I've actually got some of my woodworking tools out, my DeWalt stand and miter. I'm going to move over here. As you can see that we got some barbecues. So I'm in a different environment. I'm actually on holidays. I'm at home, and this is our area where we do barbecue. And what I've been finding is I need some extra shelving. So especially when we have the pizza oven going and so forth, and we got steaks coming out, I want to build a shelf right about here, okay, just above the barbecue. So if I open this up, I'll move back here so you can see. So I'm hoping I can get a shelf right about here or so I can actually lean food on there. I got the Blackstone there. Been working hard on this backyard, so let's see if we can build something like that. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually put a plug in here too, so we need a power cord on this side. But it's a nice little setup, and I got a canopy on top, so when it's raining it covers us. And that was a great buy on Amazon. It was 190 bucks. A little bit of a pain to put up, but it expands the whole area. It covers everything up. So let's line some boards up and let me show you how I'm going to do it. So guys, what I've got here is some of this pressure treat. So I've got a 2x10, which I'm going to use to make a decorative brace to hold these deck boards. So the width of the two deck boards together is roughly about 11 inches. Let me double check. Yeah, we're about 11 inches. So that's how wide the actual board's going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'll design a brace on here that maybe starts like this and goes down, and then we'll cut it out with the jigsaw. We'll use that as a template, and we'll make a few of them. The 2x4 we're going to mount against the wall, and that's going to sit on top of that, and we'll just screw them in with some deck screws and go from there. So let's get this camera on a stand, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay guys, so I got my square. Let's mark her up. Well, I need to make curves, so what I'm going to do is use tape to try to design a curve. I'm just going to use the outside of the tape, like so. And then I'm going to use corner here. And I just want to kind of get an idea. Midway. Let's get the measurement in half. Of course, it's 5.5. Half of this is, let's do 5 inches. So I did 5.5 and 5 inches. Now we're just going to mark that up there. Kind of get an idea of where that's going. I'll trace it out in a marker so you guys can see it better. But basically I'm just using the tape to kind of give me my half moon or circular form. So that's looking pretty good, guys. not too bulky looking. So let's get a marker. We'll trace that out so you can actually see it better. And then there we go. So we're at 11. It's going to be okay. That's going to have a little bit of a lip. I think we'll be okay with that. I'd rather compromise a little bit of the lip. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, guys. So we'll cut this, excuse the bikes. We'll cut this one out and we'll make about 4 of them and we should be good. Let's get a jigsaw. There we go, guys. That's one. So let's do a bunch of templates or trace these out and then we'll cut them up. So I got 1, 2, 3, and that one's 4. Should be more than enough. Actually, you know what? We'll do 5. Okay, so do 5. There's a knot there, so we want to miss the knot completely, and we missed it. Perfect. There we go. Okay, let's cut them up. All my pieces, which are here. So what we're going to do next is we got 2 end pieces, like so. Be sure. So, and now we got to cut. The other one is we got to cut a notch out the 2x4 from behind. So this will cap off the 2x4, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. But let's try to get the straightest pieces. Wow, this 2x6 has got or 2x10's got a little bit of a bow. So those are 2 nice end pieces. Put those there. And these 2 pieces we're going to notch out. And I'll explain what I'm doing. So here's my 2x4. Oh. So I want to cut it a little shorter. We want a little bit of a lip. Where is my tape measure? There it is. All right. So these are all 8 feet. So let me take off the ends. I'm sure these are all 8 feet, and they are. And here the barbecue. I don't think we need 8 feet. Yeah, I think we're going to make it just shy of 8 feet. So we're just going to take the notches out. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to clean up the corners of these. And we're going to use the whole thing. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. If you guys can see that, we're going to notch out the back of that. I'll move that just a tad so you guys can see it. So basically, we're notching this out. Just like that. Okay. So that's the top. Right. More or less. There we go. So let's cut those pieces out. Now one more here. All right, let's cut that out. So there you go, guys. It just sits in there nice and tight and flush. And we'll screw it from the back side. All right. We're good. So let me just double check these boards. The length of the board. Pretty sure they are 8 feet. But the ends are crap. They are. Okay, so we're going to cut the ends a little bit. So what do I got here? So let's cut a little bit more off of this. Let's bring this down to, I'm going to say 91. So we're going to bring it down to 91 inches, guys. Or an inch and a half, inch and a half. No, we'll bring it down to 90. So 7'6". Perfect. All right. $90. 45 is half of 90. One there. Half of 45 is 22 and a half. All right. Cool. Okay, let me go grab a drill and we'll get those ones mounted in there. Okay, guys, so let's put one piece in. We'll put it right in the middle. Now what we're going to do is get the square up on it. There we go. Let's get this one in. Alright. Right in the middle. I'll just get the first one in, and then I'll get the square up against it and put the other ones in. There we go. She's good. There's that. We'll get the one on this side. This one should fit. It does perfectly. But all right. There we go, guys. And then the two end pieces go on the end, and it covers the 2x4, right? Because we didn't notch that out. That goes like that. It should be perfect. All right. So next is to get her up on the wall. We'll put the end pieces on at the end, and it should work out perfect. All right, let me move the camera so you guys can see what I'm going to do on the wall, and we can go from there. I'm not too worried about being level because I'm going to follow the brick line, but once I get this one on, then I will level it off. But I got to get the right height. That's the right height. So we'll drill right there. Make our mark. It would be nice to have an extra set of hands, but that's okay. All right. Let's get TapCon ready. All right. In. There for a second. Grab the level. There we go, guys. She's nice and tight. I don't think she's going anywhere. And she's perfectly level. All right, let's see what this board looks like on top. Oops, sorry guys, the camera. Let me just make sure I got you at the right spot. I moved it a bit. Let me move it again. There we go. Oh, let's see. Nice. Very nice, guys. Okay, so I'm going to screw those end pieces on there, and then we'll measure out the boards. Nice. Okay, let's get the other end piece up on there. There we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is these boards, the ends look like crap, so I'm gonna cut a little bit off the end of this board, and then we'll line it up and see what kind of overhang we want to put here. We want to do a little bit of an overhang, and then we'll square it up. So let's cut that off. We got to cut just a little bit off of that, and that's all she wrote. Okay, so we'll cut a tiny bit off of that, and we'll make them both the same, and then it should be good. We are perfect. Looking good, guys. Okay, let's measure this puppy, and then we'll cut the other one. So it's 95 and a half. All right. One. Perfect. So what we're going to do is round off that corner a bit, just so it's not a sharp edge and no one hits themselves. But we're good. Okay, so let's round off this corner. All right. Let's get that puppy on there. See what overhang we have on this side compared to the other. We have an inch and a half. An inch. So we need an inch and a quarter. 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 Perfect. All right, let's throw some screws in that. Looking pretty good, guys. Let's see. All right. That looks awesome. So guys, there she goes. I got her mounted up. I got the corners rounded off. She'll hold quite a bit. Looks nice and clean. Should definitely do the job for barbecuing. It's actually pretty big. So now we get some decorative hooks to put at the bottom so we can hook up some utensils and stuff like that. I will put a magnet strip in one section, but for today I got some of the hooks. I'll go grab them and we'll mount them in there. So guys, this is what those hooks look like. They're actually made for drapes, but it looks pretty good on there, and we can hang stuff on that, which is awesome. So we'll put a couple, not too many. We'll probably put 2 on here and 2 on the opposite side, just to have some extra space to hook up utensils and stuff. So let me open those up and I'll screw them in and I'll show you what they look like. There we go, guys. I hooked them up. Don't want to go too many, but it's perfect for utensils, you know, pair of tongs. So she's all up there, guys. So what I'll do is I'll get some of that end cut and brush it on and sand that down a little bit, make sure it's smooth, but she's looking pretty sweet. Guys, it's all done. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed making it. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out. Looking forward to doing another project, an outdoor project, since I'm off. And I will definitely video it and share it with you guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching again, guys.